Mastering small talk. Easy tips for confident conversations. 1. Understanding the basics of small talk. Why small talk matters. Small talk is a way for people to feel comfortable around each other. It helps build trust and rapport, which can be the foundation for deeper conversations or friendships. Even though small talk might feel superficial, it's an essential social skill that can open doors to new opportunities and relationships. Setting realistic goals. The goal of small talk isn't to be perfect or impress others. It's simply to connect on a basic level. Setting a goal of having a short, friendly conversation without putting pressure on yourself to wow others can help reduce anxiety. Understanding context. Small talk topics often depend on the context of where you are. For example, if you're at a coffee shop, you might comment on the menu or the ambiance. If you're at work, a safe topic might be about recent projects or shared work experiences. 2. Preparing for small talk. Practicing conversation starters. Safe conversation starters. Having a few conversation starters prepared can make initiating small talk easier. Here are some general, safe topics that work in many settings. Weather. It's such a nice day today, isn't it? Food. Have you tried any good places to eat around here? Current events. Avoid controversial topics. Did you hear about the new park they're opening downtown? Compliments. I really like your item of clothing, accessory, etc. Where did you get it? Practicing beforehand. Practicing your conversation starters with someone you trust, or even in front of a mirror, can help reduce anxiety and make you feel more comfortable. Repeating the phrases out loud can make them feel more natural when you're ready to use them in real conversations. 3. Paying attention to body language. Body language is an important part of communication that can sometimes be challenging to read. Here are some key cues to keep in mind. Open and closed body language. Open body language. When someone's shoulders are relaxed and they face you directly, it's a sign that they're open to conversation. Closed body language. If someone is crossing their arms, turning away, or looking at their phone, they may not be interested in talking. Eye contact. Making eye contact shows that you're listening and engaged. However, if eye contact feels uncomfortable, try looking at the person's forehead or the bridge of their nose. This can still give the impression of eye contact without feeling too intense. Smiling and nodding. Smiling can help set a friendly tone and make you appear approachable. Nodding occasionally when someone else is talking shows that you're listening and interested in what they're saying. 4. Practicing active listening. What is active listening? Active listening means paying full attention to the speaker and responding appropriately. It involves focusing on the person's words, facial expressions, and tone. Tips for active listening. Nod and smile. These simple gestures show you're engaged. Repeat keywords. When someone shares something, repeat a keyword or phrase to show you're following. For example, if they say, "I love hiking," you could respond, "Hiking is great. Where do you usually go?" Ask follow-up questions. Asking questions like, "How did that make you feel?" or "What happened next?" shows genuine interest and keeps the conversation going. 5. Using simple techniques to keep the conversation flowing. Once you've started a conversation, the next challenge is to keep it going. Here are some tips. Echoing and reflecting. When someone says something, try reflecting it back to them in your own words. For example, them. I recently started painting. You. That's great. What type of painting do you like to do? Asking open-ended questions. Open-ended questions encourage the other person to share more. Examples include, what do you like most about this topic? How did you get interested in this topic? Sharing briefly about yourself. While it's important to let the other person speak, sharing a bit about yourself can make the conversation feel balanced. For example, if they mention a hobby, you can briefly share your thoughts or experiences with a similar hobby. 6. Exiting a conversation gracefully. Ending a conversation can sometimes feel just as awkward as starting one. Here are a few techniques to exit smoothly. Using transition phrases. Phrases like these can signal that you're ready to wrap up. Well, it was great chatting with you. I should get going, but I enjoyed talking with you. Making future plans, if appropriate. If you'd like to continue the conversation another time, you could say, let's catch up again soon. Would you like to meet up for coffee sometime? 7. Managing social anxiety and self-care. It's common for neurodiverse individuals to feel anxious in social situations. Here are some self-care strategies to help manage anxiety. Breathing exercises. Taking a few deep breaths before or during a conversation can help calm your nerves. Focus on breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. Setting boundaries. Remember, you don't have to stay in a conversation if it makes you uncomfortable. Politely excusing yourself is okay. Rewarding yourself. After a successful small talk interaction, reward yourself. Acknowledge your effort and give yourself credit for trying. 8. Practicing and reflecting. Improving your small talk skills is a gradual process. Try to engage in small talk in different settings and reflect on your experiences afterward. What went well? Focus on moments when you felt comfortable and confident. What can be improved? Think about any challenging parts and consider how you might handle them differently next time. Celebrate your wins. Even if it's a small achievement, like starting a conversation or asking a question, recognize that as progress. Conclusion. Mastering small talk can be challenging, but with practice, patience, and the right strategies, it can become a valuable social skill. Remember, the goal is not to become a perfect conversationalist, but rather to feel more comfortable and confident in everyday interactions. Small steps lead to big changes, so keep practicing, celebrate your progress, and don't be too hard on yourself. Whether you're at a social event, in line at a coffee shop, or chatting with coworkers, these tips can help you feel more prepared to connect with others in a relaxed, meaningful way.